Everybody, please give it up for my man Half and Half the building. Yeah.
Look, I be trying to do my own, but I'm in my new same old attitude, but I'm on that new shit. They say they gon' rob me, see me never do nothing.
Cut that, DJ. Thank you. Give it up for my man Sean Harvey for bringing me out. This is nice to be here in Clinton, where the chances of living is going down and the cost of living is going up. This is beautiful. Some of y'all looking at me like, when did the bar start doing comedy? Soon as the Last Dragon soundtrack dropped, shit just went bad. This is nice. Give it up for the holidays. Got through Thanksgiving. Black Friday, some of y'all got through Black Friday. We got Christmas coming up. Anybody celebrating Christmas? Getting ready for Christmas?
Yeah.
Happy up for Christmas. I hate Christmas. Brings up bad memories. Exactly. My aunt was a crackhead. We didn't get nothing for Christmas. On Christmas Day, she'd be in her room getting high. Me and my cousins be sitting by her door just singing to piss her off like, I'm dreaming of a black Christmas, the ones I used to know. Blow her high, get her mad. We sitting by the door yelling, WWJD, what would Jesus do? Auntie, what would Jesus do? She feel bad and go out and get us remote control cars with the wire, with no batteries. Piss us off. Like, what kind of crackhead stuff is this? We'd have to cut the wires and start playing Tonka trucks with the cars. Messed up. Till this day, my aunt is still a crackhead. She tried to sell me Snooki bracelets. I'm like, where's the rest of the Snooki? She's like, we in a recession. I'm like, this is nuts. Clap it up for yourselves for coming out. Y'all a beautiful crowd. I love this room. Only place you can do comedy and still watch to see if your car being repoed. Nice. Somebody's silly's being told right now. This is nice. That crystal ball is beautiful, man. Remind me of disco years. I'm not even that old. I just look at that shit and make me want to say, at first I was afraid. I was petrified. Thinking I could never live without you by my side. You can play it. I don't care. Look me up. This is nice, y'all. Give it up for y'all up there. Having y'all clan meeting. Give it up for yourselves. No, I'm just messing with y'all. This is nice, man. No, I want y'all to know my name is Half and Half, y'all, and that's because my father is black, my mother is white, which means I got the best of both worlds, ladies. I come with a big dick, and I got money. No, I'm just playing. I ain't got no goddamn money, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, my father's black, my mother's white, so if you hear some racist stuff, don't get mad. I hate everybody. My mother and father together look like an ink blot test. I'll tell you that right now. This is nice. Anybody loving TV right now? Watching TV? I love TV, but the shows I watch make me feel like a bitch, right? I'm watching Real Housewives of Atlanta. You watch that show? No? None of y'all, right? I love Katie with her super cool lips. We got Basketball Wives out. Y'all watch that? Basketball Wives. They got Baseball Wives coming out now. Next season they got Golf Wars. All the women Tiger Woods slept with is going to be on that show. Let y'all know that right now. This is beautiful. If you racist, clap it up for yourselves. If you racist people in the crowd, clap it up. Nobody want to admit to that stuff. My grandparents was racist. I love my grandparents though. Like I would go to my white grandparents' house, right? As soon as I would walk in the door, my white grandfather would start in on me. He'd say something like, hey, Ethel, look at what these jigaboos are doing on the goddamn TV. Then my grandmother would say something like, why would you say that when our spirit checker is visiting, Charles? I'm like, why would she say that? Then he would say, it's only one goddamn one boy I know who will leave his toys on the goddamn floor. My grandmother was starting with like, why would you say that when our porch monkey is visiting? I'm like, why would she say that? It was the same thing with my black grandfather. I would go over there, my black grandparents' house. As soon as I walk in, my black grandfather would be like, oh, Lord, when they start letting zebras walk around here all crazy. like, why would he say that? My grandma will say, don't say that when my little Ritz cracker is visiting. I'm like, Grandma, why you call me a Ritz cracker? She said, because you darker than a saltine, baby. You darker than a saltine. I'm like, you don't say that. Oh man, this is a beautiful, beautiful place. Did anybody notice I was limping up here when I first came up here? I was limping. I got hurt on a job. You ever get hurt on a job and just wish you get that workman's compensation? Sit at home. You had that happen? You got hurt at work before? You got that workman's compensation? No. Me either. Because you know what? I work with mentally retarded people, right? And I'm serious. I work with mentally retarded people, right? And I got hurt at work. And the messed up part about it was like, you don't get workman's compensation. You have to work where the mentally retarded people work, right? And where the mentally retarded people work, they work at a place where they make pieces. They sit at the table all day long and they make pieces for electrical companies, right? So I had to go in there and I had to work that place. So I'm sitting there making my pieces, right? And one of the mentally retarded people started circling around, scaring me. He started circling around saying, Killer Bees from Scranton are coming, they're going to close the mall because he's going to kill us all. And he walk off. I'm like, what is this? He come back around. Space monkeys are fucking the frogs. And he walked off. I'm like, this is crazy. I was like, oh, I was losing my mind. Then he came back to me and he was like, psst, psst, come in, Command. Come in, Command. I'm standing right next to him, Command. What do you want me to do to him? And I'm like, what if Command answers this retarded motherfucker? Like, somebody get him away from me. This is crazy. I went back to my doctor and I'm like, yo, doctor, put me back to work. He said, is your back fine? I'm like, listen, I can do backflips on this motherfucker right now. Right? So I go back to work and my manager is like, listen, you back kind of early. Why are you back early? I was like, listen, because space monkeys are fucking the frogs. So I can tell you that right now. Before, I'm loving this weather. Anybody loving this weather right now? It's cold. Cold. Loving this weather. I love this weather too because now the summer's over. I ain't got to put powder down my balls no more. So when I get naked, my dick don't look like the Michelin tire guy. When I get naked and everything. Alright, listen y'all. I'm half and half, and as always, I'll be black later, so I'm leaving white now. Raw.